I've been to 38 countries. That would be my fifth wonder of the world.
Laura, Charles, Kaiser, Ricky. I'm super, super proud of them.
Little Elephant English.
So I arrived in Chiang Mai a few weeks ago, right? I think I've been here for about 2.5 weeks. I was in Bangkok for 1 week as well. I am supposed to be only here until the 5th of April. But I'm supposed to take a flight to the Middle East, to Jordan. But with everything going on in the Middle East, I don't think it's too safe to go.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's so much happening there, and I think that's it is dangerous. I'm just waiting for the flights to get canceled, or I decide that I'm just going to cancel it myself and see where to go from there. I think I really wanted to travel Jordan because it's one of the places where they have a wonder of the world. So out of 7 wonders of the world, I've been to 4 of them. And the one in Jordan is called Petra. And that would be my 5th wonder of the world. So out of 7, I would have completed 5 if I go to Jordan. So that was important for me, but so is safety.
Yeah,
Safety is
safety
important.
first. Yeah, okay, so it's not long, I think. So how many countries have you been traveled so far? I mean, all over the world?
Yes, I've been to 38 countries. 38 countries. And in trying to go to Jordan, I was going to do Jordan, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. Those were 4 countries that I was trying to do in the foreseeable few months. Especially with going over to that side. Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia are close by. So those were countries I was also going to travel to and enjoy, but life takes you in different directions sometimes.
So 38 countries.
Yes.
Which one's your favorite?
This question here always gets me because I enjoy something from every country. I either enjoy the culture, or I enjoy the food, or I enjoy the people, or it's just the things, the activities that I get to do in that country, the mountains, the ocean. It all depends on those types of things that determines what I like about the place.
That's good. That's your lifestyle. Is
Yes.
that a traveling lifestyle, or should we say the digital nomad lifestyle?
Digital nomad lifestyle,
Yeah.
yep. Digital nomad
What's the
lifestyle.
difference?
There is a difference, right? So there is a difference also between, a tourist or a traveler. A tourist comes to a country for a month,
Yeah.
spends whatever amount of money that they have saved up for that time,
Oh yeah.
and then they go back to their country and they have a job again.
Oh yeah.
And that's a tourist, right? Someone who is a traveler is constantly either on a budget or, constantly trying to do more or see more, trying to, immerse themselves in the culture, being like local food, cheap local food, or, maybe not doing a tour, maybe finding a bus that takes you there or a train that takes you there, sort of thing. Also a digital nomad, I guess, is similar in a way, but digital nomads, sometimes they like to stay in one place. If they found one place, they like to stay there and just work, right? So that could also be a digital nomad. Staying, for example, I met many people in Indonesia, in Bali. They were digital nomads, but they mainly just stayed in Bali. But yeah, I think for me, it's a little different because, out of 38 countries, I've worked in many of them. I've worked in Mexico. I've worked in Kenya. I used to live in the States. So there are many countries that I've traveled to, but I've also lived there as well.
You always got a purpose for find the next destination.
Absolutely.
And where?
Yeah, there has to be. There's a purpose of learning more about people, learning more about, and especially as a teacher, I think that I always believe that I'm still a student. I will always be a student,
Yeah.
even when I'm a teacher. And so every day I'm learning. I'm learning from my students. I'm learning from the people around me. I'm learning from the locals. I'm learning from whatever it is, you know. It's also a lot of the times if I'm in a country for a while, I like to learn the language, or at least hello.
How many languages you can speak right now?
Fluently, only English. Fluently, only English. But I've been able to learn other languages, which has been nice for me.
Why you choose come to here right now? You should come here next month. I mean, April 13th is the Songkran Festival.
I was here last year for Songkran.
Oh.
Yeah, I was here last year for Songkran, and I know Songkran here in Chiang Mai is nice because many years ago I was here
Yeah.
as well. But no, I mean maybe if I don't leave for Jordan, I will stick around. I really have not decided.
Yeah, if you can come here in Songkran, we should find a call and we make a group outside. That's more fun.
I really want to say to you guys that I'm really especially happy with my younger group. They've really changed, right? They're able to read Laura, Charles, Kaiser, and Ricky. I'm super proud of them. Like from the first time that I had them to today, they're really showing amazing growth in English.
Yeah, I think all improved a lot. Start from the beginning, they don't even know the alphabet, some of them. Aurora, sometimes she cannot recognize A, B, something like that. But yeah, I saw
But now I can see like she really had, all of them have really improved, and even teaching them, it's easier now because they already know how the classroom works. They know how we go through the activities. They know how we participate in the songs. They already know how the classroom works for all of us in there, and I'm happy to see that, especially as a teacher.
AI is so fast now. Maybe the students just use their phone and talk to AI to practice their English, but that's not
It's not an ideal situation. It's not a long-term situation because it's impersonal. There's no feeling into it. And when you talk to people, it's all about understanding, their feelings or understanding them and communicating with them. It's not just talking to. And I think AI is a good tool to be used, but I don't think that it should be everything that someone uses. I think that there has to be some sort of personality to it. And I think that's very important for all my students. That they're able to, use technology wisely. But also be able to break away from technology and say, I can do it myself.
Yes, and talk to real people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why we have different teachers. They teach in their different ways, and the students will feel different.
Yes.
It's not always the same technology thing.
Yeah.
It's like personal. I agree that. Yeah. Do you have any suggestions to our students, or you want to say to them? Any words?
I think for me, keep going, keep on your English path, and don't ever be discouraged. Don't ever feel like you're making mistakes, because even if you are making mistakes, life is full of mistakes, and we learn and we improve. That's what we do. That's with any language, and just don't give up. Don't give up. I think that's an important token that every student should know, myself included, is that I never give up, and I don't want any of my students to give, because improvement only comes with more practice.
Yeah,
The more practice you have, the more you improve.
I agree that. Thank you. If our students watch your videos, they want to have a lifestyle like you, what's your suggestions or
My suggestion is to jump into it. Do it. Don't
Yeah.
ever feel scared. And it's not all about planning. It's all about how you feel. If you feel that it's right, if you feel that you should travel or you should take that leap, do it. Do it, because the power of knowledge around the world is bigger than anyone can understand. And in traveling, you gain more knowledge about people, about situations, about life, about, there are moments where there are going to be the greatest moments and there are going to be low moments, but that's part of life. And that's why we're human. That's why we live, is because we live through these trials and errors, but it's what comes out. How we come out in the end and what we believe in the end is the power.
I think that power can change people's lives.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
so-
agree. So if you had asked me about 12 years ago what I would be doing with my life, I thought I would be in my country. I thought I would have a job and that would be it. That's what I thought would happen. But I wasn't being fulfilled. And so I asked myself, what can I do? This was me at 20 years old. And I was like, what can I do? And so I moved to the States and I became an au pair, like nanny, in-house nanny for some amazing kids in the US. And that experience, just that experience on its own, changed my life.
Wow.
It changed my life because I was there for almost 2 years and I said I don't see another lifestyle. Traveling, learning, blooming, is a lifestyle that I want. And so I went home and I was like, Mom, what can I do? Like, I wanna be a teacher. Like, how can I do this? And she was like, all right, well, do some research. And I found doing a TEFL in Thailand, in Chiang Mai specifically. And this was maybe about 8 or 9 years ago.
Wow.
And so I did my TEFL. I came here. When I left for the States, it was my first flight I'd ever taken when I left for the US. And I never turned back. I came here to Thailand. I did my TEFL. I worked in a school and then I just kept moving. I worked in Cambodia. I just kept moving and kept going.
That's amazing. You're so brave. Yeah, you changed your life by yourself. You just want to do it and you go it.
That's it. I was unhappy in the job that I was in, and I asked myself, what do I do? What do I do? How do I fulfill my life?
Wow, that's good. Thanks for sharing.
No,
I
you're
think-
welcome.
I think the students will love the story a lot.
I think it is an inspirational story because, people believe, society tells us to go to school, to get a job,
Yeah.
and to be stable.
Yeah.
That's what society tells us to do.
Yeah, that's what society needs, not people. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And I just didn't fall into that. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't like who I was, so I made a change.
Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.